Hi everyone. Hope you are having well, it's Tuesday. I don't usually do streams on Tuesday, but hello, it's Tuesday. I hope you're all having a nice Tuesday. I really didn't sleep well last night, so I've kind of been trying to nap throughout the day today, and that hasn't gone too well, but I think I'm okay now. I'm just gonna get Discord running so I can share what I'm doing with AV. Yeah, good timing. Yeah, I can see. There we go. Capture card, full screen, Discord, share. Go. Okay, continue.
Hello,
Hello, AV.
I'm here.
Right, if you get some screen sharing business open, I will add that to the stream. Unfortunately, I accidentally removed the. Oh wait, no, I think I still have it. Yeah,
I
if you.
forgot that 60 FPS streaming was restricted to Nitro boosted servers.
Yeah, this server unfortunately does not have
Yeah,
Nitro.
the
It's
Nitro
either.
the Nitro restrictions are so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's either you have Nitro yourself and do streaming, or the server you're streaming in has Nitro.
Yeah, it's also forgotten my audio settings again, so it's now playing music. Oh wait, nope, that's you. Okay,
Yeah,
muted.
that would be me. I'm just gonna get your stream open. Window capture? Are you okay? Come on.
It's Hourglass Island.
I'm struggling to capture the Discord window at the moment because for some reason OBS doesn't want to capture it. So I'm just gonna remove the window capture source and add it again. So what is this music? This music wasn't here before. Why do we have techno pirate music now?
Probably got a playlist of songs that it's just picking randomly from, to be fair.
Okay, there we go. It's unfortunately, since I have re-added the source, I've got to manually crop everything again, which is annoying, but yeah. Put you down there. You there. There we go. Bunny.
Just getting my Switch out, playing a bit of Dead Cells while I'm waiting for this game to fucking load.
Okay.
I see
right.
a capybara.
There is a capybara.
It's a good start.
So let me just mute your one so they're both not coming through at the same time. Okay, right, I need to remember we were on Hourglass Islands, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. I'm already there.
But now I've got to load in. Well, unfortunately the music goes away during the loading screen.
Platforming.
Yay.
No, no, no. Ah, bugger.
It should have some music again soon. It's just unfortunate that the loading times on this aren't very good.
Cappy.
Okay, so while you... So we have switched roles around. I'll need to check whether trailers are also working fine on mine. Yeah, it just seems to be playing random... It seems to be playing random music tracks this time. It wasn't doing this for me before.
Also started playing music for me again and I just noticed.
Are you sure that's not mine? You
Yeah,
probably mute...
it was me. It was mine.
Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to go around the exhibition myself. You can feel free to just go and have a gander around, but I'm gonna go go through and look through the trailers and stuff for each of the games that are in here. So basically switching roles again. Hopefully the trailers will load properly. Although speaking of the music, I should probably somehow turn the music down so I can actually hear the trailers properly. Music. Goodbye music. Okay, video games. I'm going to be starting off with Floppy Night. So, are you going to load? Please load. Yay! We have trailers working.
I've buggered off to the other area to where the capybara is.
Oh, okay, it's doing the thing where the trailers...
Don't forget to mute mine, by the way.
And yeah, I have muted yours.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Floppy Night, which is like a deck building strategy card game. I have this in the Discovery Sunday playlists. Okay, it seems the YouTube videos are doing the thing where it plays like 10 seconds of the trailer, then restarts it for some reason. That's not good. Off to a good start. But anyway, Floppy Nights. I'm going to be playing this one, so I guess even if the trailer for that one's not working properly, you can probably move on. What else do we have? Mad Streets. I think we saw the trailer for this one during the... I forgot what they... Yeah! Physics wrestling. Well, okay, I guess that... It would be nice if there was, like, some kind of button to just load up the trailer. So, am I just going to be hearing that laugh over again? Mad Streets. It would be nice if there was some kind of button to just load up the trailer separately, because for some reason, it's just starting the trailer and then restarting the trailer, and I don't know why it's doing that.
I mean, you could probably just press 1 to open up the page for it and it'll be there, but...
Yeah, I guess I can probably load it up off the Steam page. I'll do that if we continue to have issues. This one is called Electro Ride. Tags say it's a racing retro arcade game.
Egg magic. Everything is egg. Oh god.
Oh no.
Is everything egg? The people aren't egg, so that's good, but...
Discover retro cars. And catch a ghost.
Define retro cars.
Retro cars. They're retro. They're glowing neon retro. They're retro cars.
It's not how the word works.
Yeah, because the word retro means glowing neon lights.
Oh. Bloody synthwave nerds.
Retro. Neither day nor night.
That person just wants to be gunpoint, but better, and it's not better.
It's a precision platformer, Metroidvania.
Flashing. Oh, I see why. Okay, so it's just shapes and beats, I guess. Wow, yeah, it is. It's just shapes and beats. Cool, I guess.
Transform sword into spear. catch deadly collectibles. I still need to play Just Shapes and Beats.
I know. It's neat. It's not my kind of game, but it's neat. I would much prefer a Sound Age 2. It's granted a completely different kind of game, but still. Oh no, this is not how platforming is meant to work in this game.
Oh no, you've gotten yourself into it. I like how you can just climb on things. Like, the character just climbs up things, or even just tries to climb up things that aren't even there.
Yeah.
Project Grove. Hold on, I'm gonna... Come on, go in. There we go.
Oof.
What is this? You seem to have an orb character, even though it's not in space. I was saying the orbs are in space, not on Earth.
Floppy Nights has a very Dicey Dungeons kind of art style to it.
Same artist, I think.
That makes sense. I was going to ask that. Kind of like a card game kind of deal? Yes.
We've seen you're settling in nicely. Now, I'm sure
I'll probably do a chill stream with Dicey Dungeons at some point.
God, it's a strategy RPG with cards. This is extremely not my game. Oh, but I love the art though.
Yeah, I'm tempted to check it out.
Riots continue to ravish the populace back home, so do stay on top.
It's probably more accessible than most strategy games tend to be.
Will surely further our progress to a cure.
Yeah, I guess this is just a exploration 3D platformer.
Time is money.
And also a puzzle game, apparently. I'm
Blasting yourself around on steaming cars.
trying to see the puzzles. Hey, Minty!
Do remember your insurance policy. You're not the first
Is this story about my uncle too?
Mr. Tate.
Never played Story About My Uncle 1.
You happen.
I never even played Story
Ooh,
About
they're
My
doing a
Uncle.
Sequel. Lovely. It's nice that they're doing a sequel though. I've
Oh,
heard a
are
lot of
they?
good things about the game.
No, I think Bug was just saying, is this Story About My Uncle 2?
Oh.
I
Oh.
don't... No, this
It
one's
got
called
my hopes up
Project
like that.
Grove.
What's over there? Oh god, it just goes on. What about over there?
Story about my story.
Oh, there's just more of it that way as well. Oh, there's too many games.
Jupiter Moon's Mecca. Going into action now. This looks like a... This is also a deck building game.
Card games are popular right now in indie games.
Yeah. I wonder what set that trend.
Lockdown and everyone discovering Magic the Gathering Arena. That's personally my guess, because everyone seems to have gotten into that recently. Look, it's not Dead Cells again.
I mean, a lot of these games, I think, have started development pre-lockdown.
Oh yeah, totally.
So...
Yeah, Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire.
Darkest
I'm just
Dungeon.
thinking, what was the... I mean, Hearthstone was the one that was ridiculously popular. Songs for a Hero. This looks like a pleasant 2D platformer.
Just Dead Cells again, you can't fool me. There's just
know.
more games down this way as well, oh for fuck's sake.
Getting Wonder Boy vibes from these screenshots.
I don't have any clear path of progression because there's just too many games.
I mean, you can hold down... I can't remember which key it was, there's a key that... There you go.
Yeah, B. Oh, it's shaped like an eyeglass, go figure.
Have you ever played an interactive musical? Yep, you got that right.
Yes,
It's
I
a
have.
musical that you get to play.
Those exist.
I'm the hero of this song. I have
We've
to
been
say
through this before.
I just
There was a game It's a musical and it exists
I
already.
mean, have
And
you?
also Billy Bust Up as well. That counts.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Figment 2.
Yeah, Figment 2.
So this is just a 2D. This is just a 2D platformer where they're just. I guess the main.
In battle with a mushroom and a bee. They strike together cause they're both afraid of me. These monkeys just won't leave me alone.
So what else? Have you got anything else to sell on this outside of it's a 2D platformer except somebody singing a musical on top of what you're doing?
Getting on my nerves, I have a feeling very soon I'm gonna lash out at all these bats. I have no doubt. Well, I guess my life is always hanging by a thread. I must measure every single jump that I make. Yet there is
I don't like this. I'm gonna get like if I were to try and play this, I would be very easily annoyed by the singing.
If you still couldn't understand somehow
Ah.
what this
Monochrome RPG is very interesting.
I'll try my
Like, you look at it initially and you think, oh yeah, so it's inspired by Cuphead. But, like, it's a completely different kind of take on it. It's entirely in black and white, and it's an RPG where the battles are jokes. Just say one-liners to each other. That's a kind of neat idea.
Play a game where the whole thing is being rapped by T-Dub.
Oh, that T-Dub, right. I had to search who T-Dub was.
No, I don't like this one. I guess I'll have to look at the gameplay to see if the singing is obnoxious as it is in the trailer. If it is as obnoxious as it is in the trailer, you have put me off that entirely. Like, the art style for this is fine. And I'm sure the 2D platforming is fine as well, but wow, that... Just gonna... it's a 2D pixel platformer. I mean, what more do you expect? I'm fine with those. Danger Scavenger. Who will help us against this rebel AI? This one is tagged as action roguelike fast paced. Really quite a few roguelikes in this area as well. Yeah, I like the music for that one. Not entirely sure if the gameplay is my kind of thing. Gone Viral. This one is interesting mainly because of the fact that they have taken the concept of Smash TV and turned it into a multiplayer game. An online multiplayer with Twitch integration. I did try the demo for this before and I didn't do very well at it. But I don't know, maybe other people might be very good at it.
Welcome back.
He's close! Oh, I guess not. Welcome back, valued viewer, to another episode of Gone Viral. We have some fresh talent to show you. I am so excited to see his potential. How about you? Let the carnage begin! Unbelievable! Do we have here the makings of a new champion? It's voting time! Come on, viewers! You know what to do!
So basically it just...
Duke! excellent
it
job.
randomly prompts Twitch chats to interact with the game and have stuff happen while you play.
Well done. Let's see how far he's
That's a
See,
thing that games often include, just as a
Well,
bonus
I'm
mode. I
I've-
don't know how well it would work as the core gameplay mechanic. Like, I don't
I mean,
think
I
that's
thought-
going
I
to have
thought
much
we-
longevity to it.
I thought we have talked about Gone Viral previously.
I don't believe we have. Maybe I'll need to
'Cause I
see
did-
it again.
I did try to stream it and I was rubbish at it, and I couldn't even stay alive long enough to get to the Twitch chat events. So
I don't recall anything about it myself. But yeah, no, like Cluster Truck and stuff like that have game modes where you can enable Twitch integration to have them screw you over in the game, and that functions because it's its own separate thing added into the game. And I don't think it would work quite as well as the core game mechanic.
I mean, I think you can play it without the need for Twitch chat as well. It's not like, although Twitch chat is the main appeal of the game.
Yeah, that's the problem of it. And it's been built around that thing. How well is it going to function without it?
Yeah. I would assume it just chooses events for you rather than just has Twitch chat do it. Okay, this one is called Josh Journey, Darkness Totems. So I got a nice hand-drawn art style going on here. I assume it's beat 'em up. Yeah, it says beat. I keep on assuming the genres, and it actually says them in the bottom left corner of the screen. So
Oh hey, Figment 2, Creed Valley.
speaking of that game,
Yeah. I don't need to look at the trailer for this, it's already on my wish list.
oh wait, hold on, I was going back the way I came. I think I might have just gone around in a big circle. So, where haven't I been? Head back over here. I'm going to assume there's a pathway somewhere else because there is a lot more on this island. I saw that one. Saw the turrets. Saw those. Yeah, I've just gone around in a circle again. Where are the... What is this one? Hour
It's
a
just
day.
It's not a game, it's just a sponsor thing, I think.
Oh, okay, I guess this is just somebody promoting their...
Yeah.
Somebody promoting their Twitch. Hold on, let me go around. Okay, so there are more video games over there, but where is the path going to those?
I would suggest pressing B so that you can understand how the map is functioning. Hello.
Hello.
What's up there?
Okay, I don't think I've... Yeah, I haven't been this way yet, so I guess I'll go through these. Got Bot Gaiden. Already going in with the heavy metal. This is a side-scroller hack-and-slash platforming game.
That's good. There we go. Further up. Hey. Made it up to the top, and I can confirm there is absolutely jackbuggery shit here.
Good job. Yeah, it's kind of like Mega Man plus Ninja Gaiden.
I'm searching for the secret.
Could be good.
Is this the secrets, or is this just a bit of the land that they forgot to fill in? This is just a bit of the land they forgot to fill in.
Oh, what have you... Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that just looks like a bit of land they forgot to fill in.
Geronimo.
Shadow of Aya.
Alright, cool, I'm trapped in the hell pit now. Hey, thanks. It's a cool hat. I just found it on the street. I was like, yeah, my hat now.
This one is tagged Action RPG Pixel Art.
Oh. I'm trapped in purgatory.
I mean, it's not like this isn't really like anything I haven't seen before, but it looks like it looks like it could be decent. Yeah, Shadow of Aya. I might try that one out if it gets a demo. Hey, 8 doors. Rootless Studios. So it's a Metroidvania action platformer 2D, and it's published by NeoWiz. Are you watching the trailer for Haven?
Mm-hmm. Just added it to my wish list because it's cool.
Ah. I think there still is a demo for that up on Steam.
Nope.
I mean, is it not part of the IWOCon selection?
It's in the IWOCon selection. There's no demo though.
I thought they had another demo up for IWO, but I guess not. Okay, Figment. Oh wait, no, there's another one here as well. Tiny little booth. Saint Kotar. That's quite a cut-up we have there. Ah! Two playable characters. Two different realities.
Yeah, there's no demo for Haven.
Branching storylines.
It's got the IWOCon banner, but it isn't anything.
Ah, shame.
Be gone, demonic thing! standing on his throne like a king.
Well, that trailer didn't really show me much. Wait, Figment 2. I still need to play Figment 1. Here's Figment
Seems
2.
we have another nightmare on our hands.
It's a musical.
Yep.
Come on! Come on! Step right up! Woo! Everything's so sustainable already! Everything is nearly dead! Wake up while you still have the chance! Make your identity! Be who you wanna be! No mama, not an E! Come and belong with me!
But yeah, that's how you do a musical game, but actually have the musical fit with the game. Rather than just having a musical for the sake of having the musical. Ruin Arc. Not really my kind of thing, but... Are you talking about this game, Zaf, or the one that I was at before this? Ah, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, this really isn't my kind of thing, but I can see the appeal. I'm gonna take that hat. It's my hat now. Rune Fencer Ilya. Ilya? Ilya. This looks like some kind of 2D platformer. Are you lost, child? Or those who arrive here come not by choice, but by an act of the goddess. Well, thanks, goddess. If you want to save your sister, you'll have to fight. So yeah, it's another Metroidvania game. Like it's Metroidvania action platformer. Explore a massive world. Oh yeah, that is really a Metroidvania. Yeah, this looks like it could be decent.
I'm baffled by Electro Ride simply because it inexplicably takes place in Eastern Europe for seemingly no reason whatsoever.
That's the neon retro cars.
I found a cooking pot.
Oh. So you have.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Demon Legends, this one rings a bell. I think this one was at a previous showcase. Actually, no, this one was... this one was at Sage last year. I tried the demo for this. It was okay. Oh, I guess... Oh, good. The trailer's still going.
I think it buffered at like the exact same place for me.
Oh. No, I guess we're starting again. Oh, it's because it's just a very short trailer. Yeah, I thought Demon Legend was okay. It's not really my kind of thing, but they had a neat art style going on for it, and I think, if I recall correctly, the game did have a Tanuki in it as well. What is this one? Monochrome RPG.
This looks cool. Monochrome RPG. Like, once you get over the initial expectations of it being, oh, it's like Cuphead, you did Cuphead again, it becomes kind of a, oh, interesting.
I mean, it's not like Cuphead invented the Steamboat Willie style.
Oh, absolutely not. It's Fleischer Studios through and through, but it's the whole concept of creating a game based off of that style is very much Cuphead's, like, where it came from. It's what popularized it. Just a tree floating slightly. Not just joke combat, but really piss poor dad joke combat. It's exactly my kind of thing. Oh dear, it's this one.
Oh, have you found the musical?
It's an interesting idea, especially the way that it's like very much doing it as you approach each enemy and all that business. But yeah, no, they need to hire a better singer for one thing, and also just that very much just sounds so ridiculous and absurd and not great.
I just thought it sounded like it would get annoying very quickly.
Yeah, it seems like it would get annoying quickly, but also it's I'm trying to think, like... It's the way that it's commentating on absolutely everything that's happening at every second of the game.
Yeah, it
That really bothers me more, I think.
really
Oh,
isn't
hi, Dim.
necessary. Hello, Dim. I'm doing well.
Alright.
Okay, let's check this one out. Foregone. It's available now.
Who brought this devastation upon us? Do not repeat your past. Destroy the
It's a shooty bang game.
I remember when these outposts felt safe. Now they're just twisted, like everything else.
You must
Okay, it's decided to reset. Thanks. I think I like the music more.
will not erase your mistakes.
I think it's the 2D action platformer.
You cannot stop destiny.
No more living weapons. No more experiments. I'll end your suffering.
Say that art looks lovely.
Right
Now, end it.
Must have been October last year, if it's already out. And
Yeah.
back to Mad Street's
The
game.
trailer for Gone Viral definitely includes Steam keys.
Oh yeah,
It just there it is. There's, like after it says liar, there's a whole bunch of Steam keys on screen.
unfortunately very late to the Steam keys.
Yeah, it's probably all gone by this point.
Okay, it says the only booth I haven't visited is Haven.
Okay, yeah, it came out in September 2020. These have definitely gone.
Hold on. Where even is... It's here somewhere.
From the makers of for two of Mark's favorite games comes a game that Mark would not enjoy. That's a shame.
And I've gone around these already. I'm just trying to find out how to get to Haven.
Yeah.
Wherever Haven is. I don't even see Haven.
It's in between. It's where. Do you know where Figment 2 is? It's like around that little back bit. Go around, and then it's in the middle bit. It's like a bridgey bit.
It's almost like I'm trying to navigate an actual com.
I mean, you just open up the map. It's between 12 and 5. Oh wait, no, that's Mad Streets. Oh, that's Mad Streets. Haven booth.
Yeah, I'm
62,
at the
between
Mad Streets booth now.
17 and 22. That's where it is. It's on the other end. Use thine map. This game is full of
I mean,
friends.
I kind of wish the booths had just fast travel, so I didn't have to do this.
It's Castle Crashers.
Oh, there's Haven. Okay, if I can. I
You
guess
don't, you don't need to parkour your way there.
Well, I'm doing that now. It's a thing I can do.
Yeah, that's a beep 'em up.
Here's Haven.
Peggy 12.
You?
All right, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh.
I know.
This planet is our chance to start.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop over to the Skull Islands real
We
quick.
can decide whatever we want.
Well, I think I'm just about done with all of the booths on this island,
Made our way
so...
here, they probably won't be happy.
What does that mean for us?
That means we're in deep blue.
Haven has some very cute critters in it. And you can pet them.
I did see the lizard puppy at the start of the trailer. I'm here for lizard puppies.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
Ah,
Nothing is safe, okay? That's what makes
I
life
found
so
a
exciting.
secret thingy on one of the islands that was like telling you how to solve one of the
Yes.
puzzle chambers that's on Skull Island.
Oh.
And there's 3 buttons in that puzzle chamber, and the clue said to press the one on the left first. So that kind of narrows down the, like, permutations in it by a lot, to the point that I probably don't really need to actually search much more for any of the others. I can just go straight there and just start playing about with it. Ooh, more money. Lovely.
Well, that was Haven. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm going to be playing Haven or not. I mean, I enjoyed the demo for it.
That one press first.
Well, I'm gonna fast travel to the next island.
There we go.
So next island is.
I have the golden skull now.
Oh. So I'm heading to the gamepad island.
I just tried to Indiana Jones me. Oh, that's it. What now? What do I do with it?
Loading, loading, loading.
It's a lightweight physics object.
Wow, such a light ball. You can just pick it up.
Roll it back up the hill. Fuck you, Sisyphus. Easy.
Imagine if Indiana Jones was just like that. The ball rolls towards him and it's just completely soft, and he can just pick it up and roll it back.
Just gently donks against his head.
Yep. Okay, so this is Gamepad Island.
What?
First things first, we have Dusk Tactics. Is this even a proper trailer?
I've... For some reason, if you press tab, you can edit the... It's only sometimes. Sometimes when you press tab, you can edit the...
Oh no!
Top. It doesn't actually do anything, though. Okay, do I go in here now? Do I put it somewhere?
I don't think this is a proper...
I have the golden skull.
Do we not have a trailer for this one with audio?
It doesn't tell me what to do with the golden skull. I have it now. Huh.
I have a Steam page for it. Wait, text. Oh, I've got a scammer trying to message me on Steam. Go away. Dusk Tactics has its own page, no Steam page or anything. Oh wait, no, that's just a link to IWOCon. Okay, I guess there's no proper trailer for that game. Minute of Islands. There is a demo for this one, so I'll probably be trying this one on Sunday, if the demo is still up.
Don't think that ultimately did anything. It's cool of a game to send you on a merry goose chase finding secrets, and then the secret turns out to be absolutely nothing.
If it was still the 2000s, I would accept just a PNG that I can stick in a forum signature to say that I have found something.
Okay, well, that's not what's open. Neither is that. There's not supposed to open. That Indiana Jones thing comes down.
Anyway, yeah, Minute of Islands looks really cool.
That was it, I guess. Wow. It's nothing.
I think there's anything back here.
Alright, I get that this clearly doesn't have everything that they were intending to have done to it, but come on, you could have at least removed the golden skull shit from it so that it doesn't confuse everyone involved.
I'm guessing the idea was they were supposed to be doing the multiplayer thing for this, and then you could show yourself off after finding the hidden stuff to the other players.
Yeah.
Dream Engine's Nomad Cities.
It very much, the entire thing comes across as there was a lot of intention, but not enough time to execute.
Dream Engine's Nomad Cities.
Also, it seems this has been in
driving with
development
strange
for the
world of
past
twists.
year. IWOCon itself. So
build your
they've had a
Nomad
year
City,
to work on
you'll
it.
have to collect plenty of resources from all around the world. The twist is dark and full of terrors. The dream plates. Luckily, the city comes equipped with a somewhat functional steambot. This machine is your main character, which you will use to explore, fight, and interact with the world. As the overseer of the city, you'll
Seems
build
so.
all kinds of structures and
I
strange
think I remember
machines.
seeing the trailer for this one at a
Establish
previous
productive
showcase.
But don't forget to fortify your
Sure you're not
defenses
thinking of
as well.
Airborne Kingdom.
No, not Airborne
The city will
Kingdom.
attract the dream plates, and the longer you stay, the more dangerous it
I
is.
just remember watching the
Keep a
trailer for
close
this,
eye
and
on
Curly
your weight and
Curly
field
was interested in it.
reserves, and don't overstay your welcome. Many nomad cities have been lost to the temptation of collecting just a few more resources. When you fly away, you'll have to carefully choose where to go next. Choose wisely. Each area has
That
different
island.
resources, challenges, and opportunities. To help you in your struggle, you'll set up research and discover long-lost reality-bending technologies. With these discoveries, you can craft new equipment for your steambot and build new structures to expand your city. Your people are counting on you, Overseer. Lead them wisely and help them find the...
Oh no, I guess you're just going to end there. I can't remember which showcase that was shown off at, but I know. Yeah, it really doesn't matter that much. Dragon Acres. I like the design that we have going on here.
Introducing Dragon Acres. Welcome to the Dragon Isles. Get ready to start your new adventure. The Dragon Isles are
Really,
home to
it really isn't the right kind of.
and they are so cute.
I don't like this guy.
If you go into photo mode, then you can see the trailers a lot better.
You can do lots
Oh,
of
okay.
different
Because they don't.
activities here.
The photo mode doesn't stop the.
Oh, my legs
Here
are at
we go.
it. Not having that.
Yeah.
Oh, did we mention you get to raise these fire-breathing cuties? Your new baby dragon.
Really need to get a
is
different
so
narrator to promote this game.
So what are you waiting for? Wishlist Dragon Acres on Steam
Well, this game
today.
is certainly pretty.
Yeah, Minute of Islands looks gorgeous. Well, that was Dragon Acres. I mean, outside of the Dragon Dew Valley, yeah. I mean, outside of the over-enthusiastic narrator, it could be decent. Yeah, he sounds like an infomercial guy. Kraken Academy.
Are you gonna love his nuts? I know, I'm just thinking about like all the different Slapchop remixes. Good times.
What music?
All the videos don't want to load. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that looks like it could be silly. Yeah, the trailer's got some very good music going on. Okay, what have we next? I came from that direction, so this will go up this way. I see Toasty. Toasty, Ashes of Dusk. Some very interesting character designs going on here.
Oh, fuck this guy.
The Dragon Acres narrator.
I hate that so much.
It's an infomercial voice.
It's not an infomercial voice, it's a baby show voice. I hate it. It feels so demeaning.
The only other thing I can think of where that voice actually fits is Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh god, yeah, it is like the Ring Fit Adventure voice, isn't it? The ring itself.
Yeah. Ooh. They have a demo for this one. This might be interesting.
Cats and rats. Cats and rats.
I very much like the character designs and sprite work we have going on for this game, so I'm probably going to check that one out.
Oh, it's Dark Souls. Okay. I was drawn in by the cute cat people and the cute rat people, and then it was Dark Souls, and now I'm slightly less interested.
Sold that 2.
Soldat's a classic game. It's been around for ages.
Oh, I'm just trying to go into the free roaming camera and it's not doing it.
Yeah, it broke for me earlier as well.
There we go. Yep.
Nope.
Well, that one's on Steam Early Access. Okay, next is... It's sold out with Motor X. This one is just straight up called Ugly.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
Oh, is this a puzzle platformer?
Interesting.
So it's a puzzle platformer where you split in half and I guess control the same character going in 2 different directions from where you've split. And it's just called Ugly. Ugly, look into the mirror. Well, if that's what you're gonna say about yourself, and it's also by Team Ugly, which basically suggests the people on the team are ugly. Sure. What do we have here? Project Sky.
Apocalyptic, sorry, no.
Hello. Hello, Horizon.
Booth closed? What the fuck?
Booth what?
There's a closed booth. Number 12, apparently.
Yeah, this very much reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. Even to the point where that player character looks like someone from Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon -1 Dawn.
Let me move, please.
This just straight up reminds me of the...
It's broken.
When PlayStation originally revealed Horizon Zero Dawn, they showed off a big epic fight with one of the really big mechs that just looked like this.
Okay, we're looking at the same thing now. Horizon Half a Dawn. Horizon 2 1/5 Dawn.
Yeah, this just straight up looks like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Should probably get around to getting the PC version of that game at some point.
Yeah, same. I mean, I already have the game on PS4, but I would much prefer to play it on PC, mainly because of the fact that aiming is a piece of shit on the PS4 version. Very much feels like it would be much better with a keyboard and mouse.
I swear I've played a game similar to Ugly before. It all very seems familiar to me. It's in its present.
I mean, the first thing I was thinking was Braid, although Braid has an entirely different concept.
It's got a little bit Braid, it's got a little bit of, what's it called? The Way Forward puzzler, Mighty something.
Mighty Switch Force?
Not Mighty Switch Force, because it's the puzzle platformer one. The one that was, like, stuck on, like
they did do
PSP and stuff.
Oh, they did do multiple Mighty games, didn't they?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Mighty Milky Way is the other one I can think of.
That was also phone only.
This is a very long trailer for just mech.
Oh, it's Mighty Flip Champs. That's the one.
Mighty Flip Champs.
A little bit of that. It's got a little bit of another puzzle game called Rooms as well, which is kind of a take on Sokoban almost. Quadomon.
You found the not Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire game. I tried the demo for it on Discovery Sunday not too long ago, and it's quite good. I liked it. It's a very, very solid Pokemon style game.
How did you humper? Stupid.
How long is this trailer? Are we just gonna be... It's just straight up mech fight. Oh, is it going down?
Seems pleasant enough.
Gameplay trailer, and it's just half an hour of boss battles. There we go. It just ends. Good trailer. Look at this. Look at this. Is this a puppy? That is a puppy.
That's
puppy
a puppy.
spotted.
Puppy.
Quite a good puppy. Hold on, let me try and go into the photo mode and get a closer look at this puppy.
A puppy that can stab.
No,
Danger
no,
puppy.
no legs. No.
Yeah.
I have soft locked.
Just exit photo mode. For some reason, photo mode stopped working the same way for me as well.
I can't get out of the... No, I don't want the legs to go faster. I just want to move the camera around. Well, I guess we're not doing photo mode. I just wanted a closer look at this puppy. It's a very detailed puppy model as well. Anyway, let's move on from Project Sky. Coromon. I probably don't need to show off this one too much because I did play this one on Discovery Sunday previously. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago from now. But if anyone hasn't seen Coromon, I will quickly go over this trailer. Yeah, the art and design work they have for the monsters themselves are really good, and they're pretty true to the style of the stuff you would find in Ruby and Sapphire as well. Also has some really good music as well. Like, they pretty much... It sounds like they've really gone over the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire soundtrack and made it their own. Most likely the same sound font. But yeah, Coromon, there is a free demo up on Steam and also on mobile as well. iOS and Android, you should be able to download a demo for that. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they are targeting a release on Switch as well, because that does seem like the kind of game that would be perfect for the Switch. Cloud Jumper. What is this one? It looks pleasant. Well, that didn't really show me that much. I guess you are a boat, and you float.
Oh, this looks neat. Oh man, oh no, this is a game for me.
Oh, have you found another game for you?
I found another game for me.
Where haven't I been yet? I guess down here, then over to the other side.
It's a board game that's taking advantage of the video game medium. Oh no.
What have we over here? Seems to be so. Oh, your trail. I guess your trailer's hidden in the wall. Also, oh no, this music is gonna get content ID'd. I can't do that. No, I don't have the. I'll just remove it from the VOD later. What is this? Elisa, a game by Casper. A game by Casper Cruz?
It seems to be basically a 3D horror game with visuals and gameplay inspired by PS1 horror titles such as Resident Evil.
Yeah, it does look like that. Anyway, I don't want to be in there any longer because that music is gonna get me ID'd.
This is pretty.
Broken Roads.
This is not my kind of game, but it's pretty. I appreciate a game that does vector graphics well. Yeah, there's no way I would be able to play that game. Oh, it's this game.
I don't know. I don't know if that song is a public domain or not, or if someone currently has the rights to it. I don't want to risk it though, because it's YouTube, and even if it is public domain, there are so many copyright trolls taking public domain songs as well. Broken Roads, not really my kind of thing, but I'm sure somebody might enjoy that. Yeah, it looks kind of Fallout-y. There was another game that I was thinking of that looked similar to that as well, but I've forgotten the name of it because I don't really play these games very often. They're not really my kind of thing. I know there was one that Shadow something. Twilight Star, Heart of Ear. Good models. Dragonclaw Studios.
Air. The name means peace, mercy. When I was a girl, I reveled in the tales of the brave Sealy, called to arms with Stryer at their fingertips. They breathed for the planet's balance, died for it. It felt as though their stories kept the world turning more than they did. True, of course, the Sealy is gone. So it's cruel, really, of parents I never knew to name me as such. Where is peace found now? And as darkness falls, what good is any of it? When I'm right here, and the shadows keep growing.
Twilight Star, Heart of Air.
Looks like a very ambitious indie RPG title, but not really the kind of thing that I would be interested in. What else do we have? I think I've gone through. Okay, so I came in from that way, so now I'm going down this way.
I think I found a remnant of when this is meant to be a multiplayer game.
Oh no.
I found a football pitch.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna have to look for that. So this game is called Fuzz Force Spook Squad. This looks cute.
Oh shit, you can really ping it if you use the sword.
Why are there trailers in Sea of Thieves? Well, this whole thing is IWOCon. It's a games convention set in a pirate island setting. It's the pirate games con.
Oh god, it's a really non-functional football game as well. The ball doesn't reset when you score a goal, so you can just score multiple goals by just picking it up and putting it back in the net.
This looks like a really cool booth. Like, this one really stands out.
That one's neat.
XO.
It's a space strategy game.
Oh, we've been Ronaldinho'd.
I know.
Ronaldinho success!
It's a space strategy game, it looks cool. It's also very much a game that I would not be good at playing.
Oh, same. I'm really not interested in
It's a game
games.
It's a game where I'm just going to respect it from a distance for looking really, really cool. And not much else.
Do you reckon Mark would be interested?
No. It's a bit too much even for him. I don't think he's ever really been in on grand strategy shit, to be honest.
Is he just hit and miss with strategy stuff?
I don't know, to be honest. I rarely see him play the genre. He likes Civ, that's the most I can say. Wasn't big on 6, so... But that was before any expansions, so...
And now we have Humankind. Yeah, visually this game looks gorgeous, but again, not really the kind of thing that I would play. I would just be completely lost.
Yeah.
XO. See these clear screenshots here. Like they've nailed both the game and also just a really nice booth to go with it as well. Whoops. When I saw this booth, I thought, oh hey, really cool looking anti-gravity racing game. No, it's not. I want an anti-gravity racing game that looks like that. Ah, Garden Story has a massive booth. Doing well for themselves. I played the demo for Garden Story. It's pleasant. I liked it. There's Dorf Romantic.
Oh, there's like almost nothing on Smiley Island.
Shown off. Well, I haven't shown off Dorf Romantic on Discovery Sunday, but it's been shown off during plenty of showcases at this point.
It's probably something. It's probably another reason to set up family sharing properly for us, so that you can play it on a stream, because it's a really nice game.
Yeah, I'd be happy to slot it into a Discovery Sunday segment.
It's very addictive, I will say that.
Sunder Islands. I was tagged as crafting, sci-fi, and mystery.
It looks neat. I've followed the Twitter page for it.
Ah. So like some kind of exploration game?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, the way the trailer is laid out, it sort of interests me a little bit. Kind of curious to see where it would go. Also, yes, please go play Dorf Romantic. It's a really good game. It's also very cheap. If you liked Islanders, then there you go. It's pretty much like, what if Islanders, but it was even comfier?
Well, Sunder Islands Oh, you got a little image of the... I guess I will refer to that as a tool gun. Conscript. This game looks very uninteresting to me, but I will show the trailer anyway.
Ils sont dans notre tranchée!
War. Very, very much war.
It's never been so much fun.
War. Oh, that looks like a... what? That looked like a low-resolution PS1 FMV for a second. Actually, this kind of does just look like a PS1 game. I think they might actually be going for that aesthetic here. It's a shame it's about war. Not interested in that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be showing the trailer otherwise, because I know some other people might be interested. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting from this. Not my kind of thing, but still very fascinating. Now, that was called Conscript. Like, the promotional material they have going on here makes it look like a completely different type of game. That is not what I was expecting at all. So what else? What else do we have?
Check your booth thing, see what you visited and haven't visited.
Okay, so not much left. Also, I don't... Does it save the visited booths between sessions? Because there are some things that I did yesterday as well.
I mean, yeah, last time you glossed over these islands because I was busy on Dragon Island and stuff. So you were just running around, jumping around, and you're also tiny in the corner, so these are things that you'll probably want to focus a bit more on.
Crystalla, I don't think I looked at the... No, I didn't look at this one. Look at... This one has cute cat people.
This is the one that's just Dark Souls, by the way.
Oh, that's a shame.
Letting you down now. It's really gorgeous art, and then there's just, oh, it's Dark Souls. I will be right back.
Come. No. Get to the trailer. There we go. Hat people Dark Souls. I mean, I haven't played Dark Souls, so I guess I can play Dark Souls with cats instead. What are the chances of this being developed by a furry who just very much enjoyed Dark Souls? No, I mean, it's an indie game, so you can't really. I guess it depends how many people worked on it. If it's a one person project, cool. But I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. This really does kind of seem like student indie projects. Get these coins. And I very much like the art that we have surrounding it, at least. Oh, you got rat person there as well. Rat people. Like, these are lovely. I like these. I mean, these cats kind of look like they come out of Final Fantasy, if anything. What is this? V. Vault, Tomb of the King.
Welcome, stranger. Let me tell you a tale of...
Oh, no. I guess we're not seeing Vault because I just fell through the floor. Oh, no. Let me see Vault. Go back. Go back. I guess we're about to conscript now. I don't think I can parkour my way back up. I guess I'll go back around. Oh wait, hold on. It's not that way. Is this? I'm somehow lost myself again. There we go. This way. I'm just gonna stand here and not try to get that coin, otherwise I'll just fall through the floor again.
Let me tell you a tale of steel. Speed. And magic. A tale of friendship. Go, boy, please. You'll be safe with them. Greed.
We trade shiny things for gold.
And betrayal. Let me tell you a
Hello.
tale.
Hi again. Welcome back.
Of the vault.
I tried to look at Vault and I fell through the floor.
Oh dear.
Right, okay, let me try getting that coin again.
Welcome, stranger. Let me tell you a tale.
Because I climbed over the bar to get the coin, and I ended up falling through the floor while trying to do that.
Whoops.
Neon noodles. Set up your kitchen. Make some food. Yeah, it seems to be a programming-based game where you make a kitchen, noodle kitchen.
It's a automation game. It's
Yeah.
there's a similar game to this called Automa Chef.
Neon noodles. Okay, I think that might be... Okay, there still is a few that I haven't visited. So I just have to find my way around. I did go that way. So where haven't I been on this island? Oh, I don't think I've been down here yet. Rival Rebels. That sure is Space Cat with gun.
Oh, I didn't know that the noodle game had robots that move around and shit. To be honest, I just kind of turned off that automation game. That sort of thing ain't my jam.
It's a sci-fi sandbox co-op game. Vibing out to this music at the moment. So I'm not too much of a fan of the visual style this game has going for it. Dual wielding? It looks like a very versatile game, but again, not really. I'm not really a fan of the visual style this game has going for it. It's a bit of a shame because it looks like there's quite a lot you can do on this. It looks like very versatile, but also very janky too. But also, it's a sandbox game, so There isn't a game. You make the game. It's a sandbox game. Forgotten Fields.
My favourite kind of game. Games that tell you to do it yourself.
Pretty much.
You do it. It's like Captain Planet.
Yeah, it's pretty much the sandbox genre in a nutshell.
I miss Jazz Chenots.
Hopefully that will make a comeback when Sandbox is finished.
Yeah.
Very excited for the potential of what Sandbox could be. I mean, yeah, you could go in a completely different direction and have those games where you just make your own game, although some of those are actually incredibly good. I'm speaking to you, Dreams. Dreams, the more successful version of Project Spark.
Good point. Kind of forgot Project Spark existed.
I only get reminded of it every time I see Conker. What is this? Project Sun. Do you have a trailer? Yes, you do. Oh, it's a trailer with no audio. I guess it's a cyberpunk aesthetic game we got going on. I just sigh every time I see these at this point.
It's meant to be a 2.5D platformer.
What, Project Sun?
Mm-hmm. The genres of each game is listed in the bottom right, bottom left.
Oh, it didn't look like it. Like as soon as you got to that footage, I could see the 2.5D platformer, but the rest of it just looks doesn't look like that. That's like going for a completely different thing there. Like when I see this footage here, I do not think 2.5D platformer. Especially with that car, vehicle. They have a whole.
When I saw that footage, my first reaction was, "Sigh, another cyberpunk game."
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking as well. They put quite a bit of effort into this booth, though. Fist of the Forgotten. This looks like a precision platformer. This music also does not fit with this trailer. Expecting something a bit more fast-paced for the movement that we have going on here. You're really dashing around at this speed, and then you got this music. Not really too sold by that one. Oh, no, that's my face. Okay, right, I've pretty much done everything on this island, so... Was that football pitch that you found on this island? I want to see...
It wasn't on the island, it was... You had to get there via the boat.
Oh, okay.
Once you're on the boat, it's to the left of the island. It's specifically called Uncharted Island, so it's not on the map.
So how do you get to it? Just head...
You just boat your way there. To the right, sorry. I forgot that it's...
to the right.
Yeah, you should see it if you just keep going that direction.
Is it that one that's very slowly being drawn in over there?
Probably.
Yeah, that looks like it. Okay, what have we here? Uncharted Island.
It is literally a football pitch. Pushing it around with just walking into it is very slow, but you can get out your sword to ping it off into the distance.
Hold on, which key was it to? There you go. What happens
Probably
if I
use the
shoot...
gun.
Yeah, what happens if I shoot the ball?
I've not tried the gun, it probably does the same thing. Nope,
No,
swords only.
It doesn't do anything.
Watch it, he's gonna move! Watch the football!
Who would have thought that even on this stream I wouldn't be able to get away from football?
Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it?
Football is just a universal thing.
Well, yeah, I could have told you that.
Goal! What a goal!
Wow, what a race.
Wow! Pretty much every stream I am now somehow incorporating some kind of football into it.
Wow!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go! Oh, I guess it's just not going to spawn any more balls. Well, oh, you're going to take me to a loading screen. Moving on to the next island.
I've been waiting at the start of it for you.
Okay. Oh, this is the final island.
Mm-hmm.
Smiley Island.
I figured it was a bit weird that we both went in different directions when going through that island. And it kind of defeated the point of co-streaming, so I'd wait until you got to this island and we can go through it together and watch both the trailers at the same time. Since that makes a lot more sense.
I mean, it's kind of hard for me to follow where you are going in the first place, because I don't see you on my screen, and I can't duck my head between both the things at the same time. I'm looking at a different video feed because it's easier that way. Wow, there's quite a lot of stuff here, just right at the start.
There's a decent amount of things, yeah.
Alright, so I'll start off with Snacker.
Well, actually, there's not that much at all. There's 11 booths.
Snacker.
Oh yeah, I think I already have this on my wish list because it's a cute cat game.
Yeah, this game was on Kickstarter a while back.
Check. Oh, it's not on my wish list. Well, it is now.
I was tempted to back this game, but I never managed to back it.
Cat.
Kitty.
Harvest Moon, nothing. Story Seasons, nothing. Stardew Valley, nothing. None of them let you play as a cat. This one is clearly the best game.
It's called Snacker.
Exactly. It's got the cutest name, it's got the cutest characters. There. Oh.
Friends.
Yeah.
Get that coin.
Topple Pop.
I played...
Oh my god, what the fuck's going on at Cosmos Quick Stop?
I played the demo for Topple Pop during the PAX EGX stuff. Because they had this featured at PAX EGX.
Oh shit, it's that silly, like, physics-based Tetris game, not Tetris, except they've turned it into an actual game.
Yeah. I thought it was fun, but the downloadable demo that they had for this during PAX EGX was quite buggy. And they had something really weird going on with the game's volume levels as well. Some of the sound effects were stupidly loud.
Oh, that's gonna be in-depth builds for you.
Yeah. But overall, it's kind of Tricky Towers-ish.
Yeah,
really...
I was gonna say this looks like it's gonna be very much multiplayer focused and probably not as good to play single player.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame, because I like finding cool new single player Falling Black games.
I mean, I believe there is like a campaign for single player that the game does have.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it should have a single player, but rather that if it does have a single player, it's probably not going to play as well as it does in multiplayer.
I would like to try this one in multiplayer.
It does say that it's kind of designed for online and co-op stuff.
I don't think the online multiplayer was enabled in the version that I downloaded. It was encouraging usage of Steam, the Steam remote play together thing.
Yeah. This is not how this sign should be functioning.
Yeah, that's not right.
No. Two of them.
It's quite a long trailer for this game.
Yeah, but that involves modding Stardew Valley, innit? Modding games is such a pain in the ass, and I can't be bothered. This game has it in by default, and it's also got a more gentle, more pleasant art style to it. It wins. Yeah, but this is softer.
It looks like the campaign can be played in multiplayer as well, considering that trailer had bosses in it.
Yeah, yeah. Slacker looks softer.
So...
Look at what the fuck is going on in this booth. Everything's happening in here.
Yeah, there's quite a... Whoa. Hello. You don't seem... That's a friend. It's a little friend.
Ooh.
I'll look at the trailer for this one in a minute.
Ooh. This looks interesting.
Cosmos Quick Stop.
Just get an ever-increasing size lint ball.
This looks very silly.
Oh. That was a demo. I'll have that, mate. Thank you very much.
Oh. So the trailer's given up again.
No, it kind of pretty much ends there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try this one out. I love this little thing, that lizard thing I got standing here. It's a friend.
Oh, here's a lizard. Oh. Alright, where to next? Are you going to go over here to Neko Jump Ghost?
Neko Ghost Jump. Get that coin. Get the coin.
Coin. Ah! I got spooked by my own character. Because I turned around before the climbing animation was done, and there was my character model staring back at me. I got jump scared by the game that doesn't have jump scares in.
Okay, I'm struggling to see what is going on in the trailer.
Yeah, there's a lot of...
Is...
This is too bright.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Dim.
Even when I get up close to it, it's just like this game is just using far too much brightness and bloom.
Yeah, it's the low resolution of the video doesn't help either.
No.
But from what I'm gathering,
puzzle platformer.
Yeah, it looks like a puzzle platformer. I think this one was listed as one of the demos that you can download on Steam, so I might check it out of curiosity. Also, I am currently making a list for all of the games in here that do have downloadable demos, and I will be checking those out on Sunday if they're still available.
And just, if you've got the list, then just grab them now.
Yeah, I guess I could download them and just get everything ready in preparation.
Gee, Snacko, how come IWOCon lets you have 2 fucking booths? What the hell?
Snacko has more than one?
Yeah, right behind the first one.
There's Snacko there. What is the other Snacko?
It's the same. It's just more Snacko.
Wow.
2 Snackos. And then it's Solas 128. I've heard a lot of good things about this game.
Oh, same. I follow the dev for this one.
I've heard that it's basically, do you know those mirror puzzles? What if those were not shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this very much looks like it controls west with a mouse.
It's like kind of like the... I mean, when I think of mirror puzzles, I think of the Incredible Machine.
Hmm. I was considering picking this up on Switch, but looking at the gameplay now, this is very much something that's going to play best with a mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just like one big interconnecting world? I love the music as well. Alright, I gotta get this game. I've decided I'm gonna get this game.
I think there is a demo available for it as well.
There is. It's 11:39. The game is 11:39 now. Come on, download demo. There it is. 235 megabytes.
I will be adding that to the list. I don't know why I haven't already.
Wow, that's high praise from good old God as a Geek, saying that when The Witness came out in 2016, immediately fell in love, and no other game has scratched that particular puzzling itch until Solas 128.
Wow.
That is high praise.
The last stand after match. Looks like we got a...
It's a zombie shootery game. I think The Last Stand was a series of very popular Flash games. The name sounds familiar.
Looks like it got like Walking Dead kind of thing going on here.
Give me a second.
Well, it says that
Yeah, The Last Stand was a series of very popular Flash games, so...
I mean, it's published by Arma Games, so...
Yeah, it has to be the same franchise. That's cool. It's nice to see that it's properly hit like proper big game status now. It's very cool to see past game. Although this is very much not the gameplay of The Last Stand, I will say. It's a completely different game style.
Give coins.
Very neat to see, though.
Oh, that's the same trailer again.
Yes, it is. So
Okay,
there's...
so I guess this is just an area dedicated to Armor Games.
Yeah. So there's this little up path here, which seems to be for one specific game. I think. Either that or it's just nothing. Where is this
Okay,
leading to?
What is this?
It's just a
It seems
hat.
It's a hat that's gone rogue.
This just leads to a beach area with nothing in it. It's a really long beach area.
I'm gonna follow you down the beach. I don't think there is anything over here.
There is not.
This is where reality starts falling apart.
I do find it particularly bothersome when that happens.
Just going for a stroll on the beach and then everything starts dissolving.
Ugh, tell me about it.
I guess I'm going over here then. Oh, what is this? Space Cadet?
Give me a
I can see that
second.
you're...
Yeah, we're pretty much in
Oh.
the same area. This is...
let's look at Polterpals first then.
Polterpals.
I played the demo for this one. It's...
It's Slayaway Camp.
It's just a silly puzzle game.
Slayaway Camp, but you're a ghost. There's a similar game to this called the Polterguy for Genesis, and it's a very cool game. So there seems to be a more kind of methodical puzzle approach to it all.
Well, so yeah, it's got an interesting visual style going on.
Yeah. Interesting. Not really my kind of thing. I think it's not. The graphic style doesn't do it for me much.
Yeah, well, the thing that turned me off from this was it had a lot of in-your-face internet humor. In the way that you are like browsing a Facebook feed on your phone to find and it's like full of like teen jokes. If you, I don't know what you refer to it as at this point. just.
No idea, but here's a game from NeoWiz.
Hold on. There we go. Metal Unit.
Nice music.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a DJ Max track.
Reminds me of a side-scrolling game called Intrusion 2. And its graphical style and shooty gameplay. Though it's obviously got more to it than that. Yeah. That looks like a video game that you could play.
Yeah, it looks neat.
I like the video game that I can play.
Very nice pixel art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, what is this one here? Oh, that trailer's kind of in your face.
It is.
It's really bursted out going in. This is Aaron's Adventure.
Something around here is playing music and I don't know what. It's really confusing me though. Oh, it's the entire...
Yeah, that's weird. The music that music is only playing within this area.
And then they put music on the trailer, so it just clashes completely. What the fuck?
That's not good.
Space Cadets!
Space Cadet time. See this trailer.
Ooh. Liking the neon looks. Whoa. Slowdown is interesting. Whoa.
It's like a little space shooter.
It's like... It's really weird asteroids. What the fuck's going on in this game? The changing of, like, items and weapons down there or something? And the slowdown effect. Interesting.
Nice visual style, nice
Yeah.
sound design. The gameplay looks pretty solid as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Goal is and what... How is this actually playing with all the slowdown effects and shit?
Makes me wonder if the slowdown is automatic or not.
It does look a little automatic, but it's... Oh no, it's changing whenever they change the ability on the bottom.
Oh, that's interesting. So I guess it gives you like a little bit of time to think about what you're doing.
It's like the gun wheel in GTA. Everything slows down around you while you choose your gun to use shooting with. This is a long trailer. Wow. Oh, there it goes. Certainly interesting.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind trying that one out.
By the developer of a game called Press Control.
Done Pulse, done metal units.
The game is available at a discount for the entire convention duration on itch.io.
Nice.
Wow, 99 cents.
Is it that cheap?
Yeah.
Might as well pick it up then.
It's $3 normally. It's a 2-button neon-fused retro arcade experience.
Gee, I should probably head up the...
You change 5 different... You survive alone in a spaceship built for 5 people. Oh, so the 5 different things on the bottom are the different stations. There's helms, weapons, shields, tractor beam, and damage control. So you just press Z or C to use the current station you selected, and then X to switch to the different stations. That's... wow. That seems like it's going to be a mess, but it's kind of neat.
I'll probably add that one to the queue and try it out. I can't really say no to the price that they're selling it at as well, so...
Yeah, no. Due to processing fees, the recommended minimum amount is 100 cents. Oh, alright, fine. $1, there you go.
Oh, there's a cave over here. Oh, it's more coins and a button city head. I'm gonna take that. Oh! No,
yeah, you
never mind.
can't do it in first person like that.
It's a shame. I wanted to go around. As the little fox. Anyway, there's... yeah, let's head up there.
Give me a second, I'm just buying Space Cadet.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong screen for a second. I thought you were... I'll wait around then. That trailer is a jump scare. Every time I go into every time I go into that area, it's like blasts into the orchestral.
So with the VAT shit added on top, it's $1.20, which is a whopping 91 pence.
Not bad.
Plus any fees that your bank might incur on you for international transactions, which is probably going to be pennies considering it's Halifax and they don't really charge you that much for international purchases.
Yeah.
Still really glad I went with that. It would be wonderful. Come on, download Space Cadet. There we go. Catchy zip file name 060920. Love me that build date. Okay. Where are we here then?
Just going up the next to Space Cadet.
There's 4 more to do.
There's a road going
up
upwards
here. Hello. Oh, there's a tail chase. Tail Quest TV.
Yeah, I'm not going to put that on as it's probably gonna mess with first person.
It's fine.
I guess this is
IWOCon metal. Metalheads. Well, Metalheads is a game. Tags. Multiplayer. Party. Metal. Thanks. I couldn't tell.
my favorite type of game is metal.
Okay,
this very much looks like a party game.
They've made Fusion Frenzy, but then put a metal soundtrack on it. It's just Fusion Frenzy. They've just made Fusion Frenzy. I'm fine with that. More games need to be more like Fusion Frenzy.
They have a board game mode in there as well.
The concept of Fusion Frenzy is good, it's just that it's never been executed very well.
This looks like it could be very fun.
Yes. Kind of Mario Party as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when they showed the board game element.
Oh, this is that Guitar Go. Yeah, mate.
With bugs and all. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, because it's early access.
That looks like it could be good. Wouldn't mind giving that one a try. What are these? I guess these are...
This is a metal concert with all the metal heads listed in the IWOCon metal thing, and then just random characters plucked from the different booths placed in front of a stage.
Is there anything interesting on the screens there?
I found a tiny man.
Oh, is this... I guess this is just straight up a concert.
There we go.
Yeah, look at these friends. Bird.
I had music turned off, which is probably why this isn't doing anything.
The music, I can hear the music, but it's very... Oh, fatal error.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. Probably not a good idea to stick around there.
There's 2 things left. Do you want to just increase the size of my screen and then I'll go take a look at them?
Probably won't take me too long to get back in.
Right.
If the area has been loaded in already, it shouldn't.
What's that?
Does appear to be. I think one thing I found mysterious about this island is the fact that there are just coins randomly floating in the air.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the deal with those are. Oh, 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 hang about. Hang about.
To Smiley Island.
Find a way up. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Climbing up.
There we go. I've loaded in now. Just need to find my way back to where we were.
Oh, and I've fallen off. Oh. Way up here.
Okay, so I guess I'm going up here? Which way did you go from?
It's as up you're going up to the metal place, but it's like right. Hold on. I think it's like. Yeah, it's yeah, it's to the left of Space Cadets, like this way.
Oh, so it's through where that little cave is.
Yeah.
So through here. Don't know which way I'm. Oh wait, it's up there. Nearly there. So Button City and Dreamscaper. Let's look at Button City first. Probably go into the camera mode now as well.
Yeah.
And I have played the Button City demo on here previously during... I think it was during the PAX EGX demos last year. Very excited to see what the full game will have. Yeah, I do like the booths on here where the developers have actually like put a little bit of effort into developing stuff. Like putting the little models around here, just a little thematic thing. And of course I'm gonna come over to the raccoon and give them a boop. There you go.
Let's go.
Just a friend.
Here's Bug. I found Bug.
Oh, there's Bug.
Mouse.
The trailer's playing again.
Let's see. Yeah.
This booth does have a little glitch where if you walk into the characters, you can actually push them around. It's actually a lot easier if you use the sword. So if I get the sword out.
I get the feeling these gusts of winds that you can see going up are something that the game wanted to have in but didn't develop properly before release, because they don't do anything.
Off you go. I'm gonna push you.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Over here. But I just find it amusing that you can do this. Because I did post in the Button City Discord that you could do this, and they didn't know you could do this. Come on, go in there. I'm gonna put you into the booth that you're not supposed to be in. There you go. Pushed them all the way over here.
Let's have a look, see what this is.
Well, what are you looking at?
I'm having a wonder.
Ah, well, I will have a look at the Dreamscaper booth then.
Fucking.
Oh, I should probably put that sword away.
Ah.
No, that's not a good head.
Mother, Mother, I don't like it, Mother. Ready to rock the rock that rocks. Sure, I guess. Yeah, there's gusts of winds that lead to coins, but the fucking wind doesn't do anything.
I guess that's just broken then.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff just laying about in this thing that was clearly intended to serve some purpose, but never did.
Well, at least they've managed to get the core purpose of this thing out of the way and actually show off the games.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Who knows? Maybe they'll do Indie World Order again next year and actually have a fully functional thing.
They have said they're planning on doing a 2022.
Okay, so that should be exciting at least. They'll have another year to work on fixing things up. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Gone through all of the games that are in Indie World Order. So I've got to continue writing down this list and check which ones have playable demos and stuff. And that should all be ready to go this Sunday. So I'll be looking forward to checking a lot of new demos out. You're gonna have a little explore with the ship. I think I'll do that as well.
There's nothing, but yeah.
Cannons away!
Send some cannonballs into Main Island East.
So I can only make the assumption that the currency that's scattered around the island is just something they never finished.
Yeah. Currency is something they never finished. The fact that you can drive the ship isn't really finished. The fact that you can take them castles and boats with the ship isn't finished. The gusts of wind isn't finished. The fact that there's no multiplayer probably wasn't intended. General maps don't feel finished because a lot of this stuff is just kind of floating about the place. The entire thing is very much not finished, apart from the core purpose of here is some nice looking indie booths with some trailers playing and links to the games.
Yeah.
But at least it has that. If it didn't have those working, then this entire thing would not be worth bothering with whatsoever.
I get the feeling I'm going to be travelling toward the skybox at this point. Is there going to be a solid wall over here? Yep, I've hit it. Okay. Go on a cruise just to hit the edge of the world.
Donk.
Well, I think we should maybe begin to wrap things up if we're pretty much done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because there isn't really too much else to talk about. Also, I was thinking about maybe doing another stream tomorrow, but I'm also thinking how unoriginal it might be to do a stream tomorrow, because I'm guessing that loads of other people are going to be streaming similar stuff tomorrow because of how tomorrow is basically the final day of Mario.
What are you planning?
I was thinking of just casually playing through Super Mario World on the Nintendo Online SNES thing.
Oh, that's fine.
Because I wanted to... It's been a while since I played it, and I wanted to play through it again. I like Super Mario World. I don't know, it's
not an unoriginal idea to play a game you enjoy.
It's less that and more that how many people are going to be streaming Mario games tomorrow.
Gives a shit.
I don't know. I'll probably do it anyway. I like Mario World.
I'll unfortunately be very busy tomorrow, so I won't be able to join in, but...
That's fine.
I hope you enjoy yourself either way.
Yeah. I'll wait and see, like... I may or may not do it. If I do it, I'll post an announcement. If not, and enjoy Mario's final day. This music is pleasant, at least. Way down I go.
The fact that the money respawns between sessions also indicates that it wasn't thought through. Or followed through, rather.
It's only 9 o'clock. I usually end up wrapping up at around 11, so I'm not really entirely too sure if there's anything else I could be doing tonight, or if I should just wrap it up, really. I guess I could maybe have a look at the selection of demos that we have available and get some stuff downloaded and maybe start some off today.
I could do.
Let me just get the document up. Because I noted...
If you fancy doing an impromptu thing, then we could try playing some Moving Out together via remote play.
Yeah, maybe. Could do some of that. Bunny. I'm going to turn your audio on. Oh, it's such a quiet guitar.
It is a very quiet guitar. Let me pump up the audio on this quiet guitar. Nope, it thinks I'm in photo mode. Okay. it's still a quiet guitar. Hold on, no, it still thinks I'm in photo mode. The nature of this glitch is beautiful. So you have to, you go to a guitar and then you go into photo mode, you leave it, and then you can walk around with the guitar. But the game still thinks you're in photo mode, even though you're moving around and using the guitar.
Good feature. Well, I haven't tried. Well, I have briefly tried doing Steam Remote Play together from the laptop, so it may or may not work. I guess it would make for a good test stream as well. Oh, you found a phantom wall.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's because I'm in photo mode, so I just have no clip tendencies now.
Oh, nice.
Only sometimes. Yeah, it's not a permanent no clip, it's just through.
But you're still collecting coins. Well,
so look, this pit here.
You're trapped now.
Guitar pit.
Well, I think I'm gonna... If you want to do moving out, I'm gonna cut to a BRB while we get that set up.
Okay.
And let's see if I can get that working. But I'll see you all soon. I'll probably tweet about it as well, just to let people know that we changed games. See if this is working.